Yo, what is up, you guys? It's the Michael Myers. Welcome back to a brand new live stream, man. Just here chilling, man. I know it's Monday. Hope you guys are doing pretty good, man. Hope you guys are starting your week pretty good. Just got off of work, just got home, so I decided, just to hop on live real quick. But yeah, man. Hope you guys are like I said, kicking off your week pretty good, man. It's Monday again. It is what it is, But hey, man, just another day, But yeah, man, definitely gonna try to make it a productive week for sure. It's definitely got to try your best every day and stuff like that. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I'm just chilling. It's freaking hot as hell today. I think it's like over 100 degrees. Probably like, well, here in Cali, we're at 100 degree, like 102, 101. But yeah, I think because the previous days, it was like around 90, close to 100. But today is actually we got to 100. But yeah, so it is pretty hot outside today. Machete Slasher, what's up, dude? Glad you made it on here, man. Hope you're doing pretty good, dude. Hope you're having a good Monday, man. Like I said, just another live stream, man. Just got home, so yeah, man, we're gonna kill some time. But hope you're doing good, Machete Slasher. I know it's been a minute. Can't wait, man. Definitely can't wait for this Halloween season, dude. Lot of cool stuff trying to get into. As a matter of fact, yesterday I went to Universal. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you guys saw my Instagram stories, I actually was at Universal yesterday. It was pretty cool. Like I said, I think I've mentioned this on another live stream. I have like the yearly pass. So I think it's been like 2 months since I went. Yesterday I went yesterday, and before that it was like 2 months. The last time I went, but interesting enough, man, they had a lot of. Looks like they're getting ready. Looks like they're getting ready for Halloween Horror Nights. They had like this display. It was like the good guy doll box. Of course, we're gonna get Chucky. I think it's gonna be based on the new series, the new Chucky TV series. They're gonna have like a little maze this year. So yeah, they had like a little display. It was like 3 good guy doll boxes, and yeah, man, it's pretty cool. I did get a picture of that. What else did I see? There was also like some type of like I don't even know what it. But yeah, they had a few different things, man. Like I said, it looks like they're getting ready for the Horror Nights events. I think it starts like in the middle of September. But yeah, dude. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, it's been a while since I haven't went to Horror Nights. It's been a few years, so for sure, dude. Definitely gonna try to make it this year. Got some news today. Got some news. I actually saw this on Instagram earlier, man. I seen that. I forgot. I think it was gonna be November something, November 18 or November 12, some day in November. Oops, almost dropping the camera. But yeah, sometime in November, man. Got some news today that Terrifier 2 is going to be coming back to theaters, man, which is interesting. And funny enough, you guys know, back in October when the movie first came out, you guys know I went to go see it. Pretty damn good theater experience. I know Terrifier 2 is like it's not it's more of a fun movie. Like I said, we've talked about it. It's more of a fun movie, bigger movie. I could see how people, especially those who like are big fans. They're like true fans to the first Terrifier, which I'm one of them. Like I said, just a few months ago, man. Not even a few months ago, probably like a month or two. Um, they re-released. They re-released the first one in theaters, and I had the chance to go check that out. That was pretty cool too. You know, checking out the first Terrifier in theaters. But yeah, I mean, this year, I mean, this November, we're gonna have Terrifier 2 coming back to theaters. I think it was on Damien Leone's Instagram page. You know, he said he posted something along the lines that it's coming back to theaters. But interesting enough, I think he teased, like in the caption, I think he mentioned something around the lines with this release, you know, with this new re-release of Terrifier 2, we're gonna get something good with it. Now, I personally think it might be a first look, or I wouldn't even say a first look, but maybe a first teaser trailer um, for Terrifier 3. I believe they were trying to plan. They were trying to plan Terrifier 3 for 2024 or 2025. So yeah, man. I mean, hey, it's about time. Like I said, Terrifier 2 was a pretty damn good, successful movie. Um, it did its job. You know, it did good. So obviously, it's only right for Damien Leone to finish his little trilogy, man. But yeah, dude, I can't wait. Like I said, I wouldn't say Terrifier 3 worries me, you know, because you guys know, man, usually the third film in a trilogy, it's usually the weaker one, you know. And like I said, Terrifier 2, I think they did a good job with many things. I do have issues, you know, little issues with it. You guys probably seen my movie review on it. We've done, you know, live streams discussing Terrifier 2. But yeah, I totally get, man. I totally get why people were kind of disappointed. Like I said, people who really did like that first film. It's a major transition, especially like I said, coming from that first film, going into going into Terrifier 2. I mean, it is quite of a different, like I said, it's more of a Terrifier 2 is like more imaginative. You know, for example, I could give you one thing I wasn't a big fan of Terrifier 2. Like, you could say by the third act. To start off, it was a pretty long movie, you know, for the type of, for a slasher movie like that. It was kind of a long movie, you know, but I wasn't the biggest fan of like kind of like once you get to the third act, you know, I know it has like some hit the girl, what's her name? Sienna. The actress name is Lauren Lavera something. But you guys know the chick from Terrifier 2. Um I thought she was a badass final girl, but I wasn't. I know like there's history behind all that, you know, the little family, but I didn't like the whole you know, I guess the, you know, the costume she wears in the movie has like this, I don't even know, like I said, this whole history thing, like I wasn't the biggest fan of that, you know. I don't think um like I said, it kind of made things more confusing. Like I mentioned in my review, I feel like Terrifier 2 kind of left us, you know, asking even more questions. But other than that, it's still a solid sequel. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys like it too. Like I said, I've seen people who were kind of disappointed with the movie. But hey, man, it is what it is. But it's dope that we are getting we're getting it back in theaters. So for those who, you know, didn't get a chance to see it in theaters the first time, this is like your chance again. It's kind of weird, you know. I know a lot of movies are coming out, you know, in the October month. I was kind of thinking, well, they should have done it, you know, maybe sometime in October just to make it fitting to the Halloween season. But hey, like I said, there's a lot of competition in October. You got the FNAF movie and all this stuff. So but hey, it's dope though. It's dope. Definitely let me know if you guys are gonna check it out when it comes back to theaters. But Pornstar JR, what's up, man? What's up, dude? Glad you made it on here, man. Just chill Monday live stream. Like I said, hope you guys are starting off your week pretty good. Um, there was a few things, pretty much the two main things I want to talk about today. Or I wouldn't say like I was gonna show you because I haven't really gotten like I haven't been to like the stores, so I haven't gotten any new scores or anything like that. But I did want to give you guys a closer look at a costume piece that I did. I showed you guys in one of the live streams from last week. It was like I ordered the Rob Zombie coveralls, the Rob Zombie Michael Myers coveralls. That's one project I'm working on right now. Trying to put that cosplay together, especially since Tots is coming out with their mask soon. So definitely gonna try to have the coveralls done, man, by the time they come out. I tried them on the coveralls. I'll give you guys a closer look right now. I'll take it out of the box. I do have it like in the box right now, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be weathering it. I'm gonna be doing all of that. All that good stuff. Should be fun. I'm gonna have to dye them because they're more of like as you guys know, the Rob Zombie Michael Myers costume. It's kind of more like a chocolate, like a dark brown color. Of course, from all the weathering, but the ones they used in the movie, they were like this color. It's kind of like a khaki color. Um, but of course, once it's all weathered, it looks like the final product. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Trying my best to weather those coveralls, and like I said, to get you guys a costume test. By the time the masks come out. So yeah, that's something that I've been trying to do for a while now. Put together a Rob Zombie Michael Myers costume. And now, like I said, now that the masks are coming out, a little more better looking masks than the previous ones that we've gotten. But hell yeah, dude, definitely stay tuned for that. Rob Zombie would be nice. Yeah, man. Even um, maybe Halloween 2, because I know like the first 20 minutes of Halloween 2, he kind of looks the same. Um, pretty much it's called the dream sequence Myers, because after that, literally Myers is Hobo Myers pretty much. But yeah, even the Halloween 2, man, I might put like a little cosplay for that too. Do like a dream sequence um costume test, or even I was even thinking, because I remember years ago, man, I remember putting together like a Hobo Myers costume. It wasn't as accurate, I just grabbed whatever I had, but yeah, I know, and I'm not the biggest fan of the Hobo Myers design. I thought it was kind of Halloween 2. Rob Zombie was definitely one of the more weaker ones for sure in the series, but um and like I said, they made Myers talk and all this. He freaking is Hobo Myers. But I don't know. Maybe I might do that. Maybe I might do that. Like I said, I did one as a kid. I just grabbed what I had, but maybe this time, of course, make it more accurate, and stuff like that. But yeah, man, Infinity Dragon, what's up, dude? Hope you guys are. Shout out to all of you guys, man, who are on the live chat. Like I said, hope you guys are having a dope day, man. Like I said, starting off the week pretty good. I just got home not too long ago, man. So I decided, just to go live real quick, see what's up with you guys. Um, but yeah, man, hope you guys. Yeah, horror's dope, man, for sure. Definitely a lot. The main standouts for me, I'm pretty sure to you guys, too. It's like it's just it's different, man. Just the whole community, the genre. It's like it's more connecting, you could say. Interacting with the fans and stuff like that. So that's what I've always admired about this YouTube thing. I've never, like I said, I would do videos here and there, but the main standout for me on this YouTube thing was always just the interaction, man. But hell yeah, man. Joseph the Horror Guy, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, man. Nothing much going on, man. Just a quick Monday little live stream, man. Was just talking about how right now I'm trying to put together a Rob Zombie Michael Myers costume test here. I'm gonna take it out of the box. So yeah, I did order these about a week or two ago. And like I said, I did try them on. I did try them on. Give me a second. Got them right here, as you guys can see. Um, so yeah, I did try them on. I might try them on again. Um, they fit pretty good because I know the Rob Zombie Myers is kind of more. I think it's more of like on the baggy side. This one fits me pretty good. I would say the only issue is it's too long. It's too long from the feet. But I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to try it again, man, because when I tried it on I was kind of in a rush, but I mean, even if it's too long from the legs, I think I could probably fix that. But here it is, guys. Have it laid out on the bed. Like I said, it's a khaki or tan, whatever you want to call it, or one of the ordinary coveralls you see. This is brand. I know some of the Rob Zombie cosplays, they use brands like what's it? Carhartt, I think that's the one that is more accurate to the movie. Which other one? There was, I think, the Mac coveralls. So there's a few different brands that you could get that really um that are accurate to the movie. So here it is, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna have to weather this thing. It's still on the light side, but I can't wait, dude. I really can't wait. Like I said, this one is Walls workwear. Um, but yeah, like I said, it does fit pretty good. It fits pretty good. The only thing that it is a little too long, like I said. But I could probably fix that, man. And like I said, I got this cheap. That's the only reason I bought it. Got this for like $30, man. $30. I know they do sell different used ones on eBay, so I definitely had to get this one, man. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. Definitely will try to get work done soon as I can, man. Get to work on it because, like I said, I'm trying to do a costume test. Hopefully by the Halloween season. Like I said, I'm not sure when the Tots masks are coming out. Also got these, by the way, guys. Here, I'll show you guys. So I don't know. I think I said it on my last live stream. I was, I think it was like a week or 2 weeks ago. I was getting ready to do a Scream zombie Ghostface costume test. I had everything ready. I packed the costume in my bag and everything. We were ready to go. Um, but I had literally forgot I had thrown away some shoes, some all black shoes. Um, I had thrown them away and I had totally forgot, man. So that's the only thing that stopped me was the freaking and some gloves. Totally forgot. But I actually this weekend I ended up buying some new. Not, I've never been like I know people sometimes go for like the accurate brand, the right the but these are just what's it called, Beverly U.S. Polo shoes. I got these for like $20, dude. Like I said, here, give you guys a better look. It's this brand right here. But hey, man, as long as they're black, I'm cool with it. So yeah, gonna be using these for my cosplays now. These are a little. They're not big, but on me, like I feel them good. But the way they look on me, like I already like checked it out already. How they look like in the mirror, they look a little too long. But hey, man, that would do the job. Like I said, I don't have any other black shoes, man. The ones I had, I forgot. I threw them away because they were like beat up. Um, but yeah, man, can't wait to work on this on the Rob Zombie costume test. I prefer Rob Zombie Halloween 2 over Kills and Ends. Hey, man, Infinity Dragon. That's an interesting That's an interesting statement, man, because that is, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to agree, man. Like I said, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, definitely one of the more weaker ones in the series. You know, at least at the time when it came out. When at that time, like before, what's it called? Before the trilogy even came out. Like at one point, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was like the worst one in the series. And yeah, it definitely has a lot of problems. Doesn't feel like a Halloween movie. You got all this weird crap from white horses. Um, Freaking Michael Myers sees, like, and I know they're ghosts in the movie. Michael Myers sees his younger self as a ghost with the mom, and then with the white horse, and then you got freaking Laurie Scout Taylor Compton screaming like the whole damn movie. Like, it has issues for sure, man. But I always give respect and you know to the Rob Zombie movies, and like I said, the second one was probably the weaker one, but hey, man, I kind of, when that was one of the early Halloween films I saw for sure. Other than of course the original and like Halloween 4, but that's like the very first one I owned, man. I remember owning it on bootleg like a year after, 2 years after it had came out in theaters. But yeah, so that's for that main reason, man. Since it's probably one of the more watched ones from the series for me, it's always, and I know it's kind of, you could say, a guilty pleasure. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I know it's stupid, the ideas, the and stuff like that. Like I said, Hobo Myers and all, but it's still, like I said, a film I grew up with, man. A constant rewatch. And as a matter of fact, guys, today is the anniversary to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I I just remember, man. We're just talking about it earlier on Instagram. A few people posted. I don't have my laptop to look it up, but yeah, today is the 27th, right? Let me check. Oh, it's the 28th. So yeah, it is the anniversary to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. What a coincidence, right? But yeah, man. But back to what we were saying. I mean, like I said, it's a constant rewatch movie for me. So honestly, like I said, I agree with that statement. I still think I rather watch that, than like the Blumhouse movies. Um, Even though Kills, of course, Kills wasn't as bad as Ends, but still, I think I will watch that, man. Honestly, but hell yeah, dude, I agree. I'm getting to watch Terrifier 2 tonight. That's dope, man. Yeah, like I said, Terrifier 2 is a fun movie. It's interesting, like we mentioned early. Sometime in November, it's coming back to theaters, man. So I can't wait to. I might check it out. Even though I saw it already, in theaters, I might go. The main reason I want to go, because, like I said, the way Damien Leone, uh, uh, you know, the way he said it, the way he captioned it is like, we're gonna get something juicy, when in that re-release. Like I said, I have a feeling it might be a first look at Terrifier 3, maybe the teaser trailer. But hell yeah, man, definitely gonna try to make it. Do you think the Rob Zombie Myers masks would fit a small head? I'm not sure. Joker fan 519. I'm not sure. I know a lot of their, like, for example, the 2018 and the kills were kind of small masks. The ends mask, they kind of they made it a little bit bigger. Which I like. To be honest, I hope they do. I hope they make them, you know, not as small as the other ones. Like I said, you could say it makes it, by them doing it more smaller, it makes it more wearable for people. Because usually these masks, like, before, like, these masks, some masks are kind of oversized. But yeah, I hope they're wearable, man. I hope they're a good size. I hope it's like the size, like, of the HNs, Halloween ends. I think that'll be perfect. Even the 78 or the H2. I think that's a good size. But yeah, to be honest, I think the smallest one is probably the kills. I think the 2018 one might be a little bigger, but yeah, man, for sure. Hatchet, yeah, man. I think I still gotta watch Hatchet 4. I've seen the first three, but I don't think I've seen the fourth one. Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, a new Hatchet movie. Honestly, it's not. The Hatchet movies are pretty good for what they are, but I'm not like the biggest fan, you know. So it's not like I'm dying to see another Hatchet movie. But hey, they're fun. Like I said, for what they are, fun slashers. Um, it does the job. But I think this one company makes 1-to-1 replicas of Rob Zombie's Michael Myers coveralls. Yeah, Joker fan. I think I've seen that. I've seen a few like a few people, a few artists. Who they're like. I guess they're mask makers or they're artists. They work on this stuff. They do make your coveralls. Um, I have kind of seen a little bit of that, but honestly, I would do it myself because with those people who take orders uh um for you to get your coveralls rehauled, it is kind of pricey, so I don't, I just rather do it myself, but yeah, I have seen that. And dude, like I said, I've seen a few videos, a few pictures. They're spot on, dude. They're spot on for sure. um there was a few videos I saw on YouTube, man, that that's the case. They usually get them customized, they get them rehauled, which like I said, at the end of the day, that could be better, like I said, especially if you want to go with movie accuracy, which like I said, I'm definitely gonna try my best. But yeah, man, I can't wait. I really can't wait. Like I said, I've worked on 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 some coveralls, Rob Zombie coveralls before, but the thing is, and I still have them. They're somewhere in a drawer or something. But the thing is, I ordered the wrong pair of coveralls, so I pretty much ordered the red cap, the original red cap coveralls. I ordered that one, but in brown. And as we know, that one is not as accurate to the Rob Zombie one. This one, the one I just showed you guys, this type of coverall is more accurate, to the movie itself. But the red cap ones are the ones they used in the original movie. So what I did, and this was a few years ago, but I ordered one of those red cap coveralls, but in brown. But I remember when I got them, they did. I think I got like the wrong size. They fit a little too tight. And like we mentioned earlier, the Rob Zombie Myers costume, the coveralls are a little more baggy. They're not as fit as for example, the '78 coveralls, or like even the new Michael Myers, like the Blumhouse coveralls. But but uh but yeah, so when I got those, I did customize it. I weathered it, and I had, like I said, I think I might show you guys on the next live stream. But like I said, the only thing is I didn't, I didn't weather it crazy, just just enough so it could resemble the Rob Zombie coveralls. But yeah, it was the wrong pair. It was the wrong pair though. As far as the style of the coveralls, the like I said, they were red caps. And the red caps are classics. Those are classic. That's a classic brand for like the original Halloween. For example, I even have some. I gotta do that too, man. I gotta do a '78 costume test. I have some spruce green coveralls, man. The only reason I never did it is because those fit a little, like, they kind of fit a little baggy, and like we mentioned, the '78 coveralls are a little bit more fit. Uh, but since I've gained, I haven't tried those in a while. Since I've gained more weight, um, hopefully they fit good. Hopefully they fit good now. Been having those for a minute now. The only thing I don't like, shit, I forgot. I tried customizing it, man, one night, but I don't like the way he looked. I know the 78 coveralls are not really as weathered. They are, especially like if you want to add like the bullet wounds from like the end of the movie, a few dirt. I tried doing a little bit, but I don't know. I don't like the way it came out because to me it kind of looks too obvious that I did it with paint. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to mess with those, but try to mess with those, see what I can do. But yeah, man, even a 78 custom test, I gotta get to it. Infinity Dragon. Hey man, like we mentioned, I agree because and that's what I thought, man. That's what I thought. Like in the beginning, when they first announced, when it was first announced, Blumhouse is coming out with Halloween. That was supposed to be, if you guys were around, like if you guys remember when Blumhouse first announced it, that was like the marketing. Supposedly the 2018 Halloween was supposed to be the last one. That was supposed to be the last Halloween movie. Even Jamie Lee Curtis was like gonna jump into the Laurie Strode character for the final time. If they even, I heard that they even did it when H2O was coming out. But of course, man, 2018 was successful. They had to do some sequels, and yeah. But I agree. I mean, like I said, I feel even a trilogy was too much for the Michael and Laurie. I think that's why the Halloween series went downhill with Halloween Ends, man. Because like I said, it like Infinity Dragon, like you just said, if it was just that 2018 film ended with Laurie, like in with just that one, and then if they were to make a sequel after that, do something like different. So yeah, I always felt they should have been done with Laurie a long time ago, man. Like I said, I think that's the main reason Teen and not brought her back for Kills and Ends. They would have, went another direction. I think Kills and Ends probably would have been better. You know, it definitely wouldn't be the same result that we got with Ends. That's for damn sure. But yeah, dude. I mean, I'm glad right now. I'm glad we're done with the Lori storyline. It'll be stupid for them if they try to gamble into it with the next one. Like for example, if they make a remake, if the next Halloween movie's a complete reboot, uh, and they put Lori back in there, like it's kind of dumb. So I feel with this Blumhouse trilogy, since it's over with now, I think leave it at that. You know, and move on with something different. Even though, like I said, maybe a complete new reboot of the series. Give it 10 years, a complete new reboot, and just go start from scratch. Start from scratch, do something original, something different. But but I agree, dude. Excuse me, I agree. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Got 'em. Yeah, man. It's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame how the how the Halloween series ended, man. Like I said, it's one of those that really had potential. I mean, you had a dope company behind it, Blumhouse. Blumhouse is like, I give my respects to Blumhouse, man. They were like definitely the top studios or the top companies of a lot of since like the last 10 years, since the 2010s, early 2010s or whatever. um like I give them my respects, man. They're definitely they were the top ones for about 10 years, at least a decade, for the past 10 years. So by them picking up an iconic series, like I said, one of the top horror companies to pick up probably one of the most iconic series of all time, and for them to just fuck it off like that, like it's like, come on, dude. Like I said, my respects to the 2018 movie because at least they tried. Even Kills, dude. Like I said, I don't think Kills is terrible, but it's like it's not one of those that's like rewatchable. I guess it's a fun movie, more kills. Michael Myers is a freaking badass, a beast. You see him kill firefighters, but it's not one of those I would pop in for fun, or just to rewatch. I've rewatched it a few times, but it's not in that same caliber. At least from the 2018 movie. The 2018 movie, it's not one of those that I'm rewatching either. But from the bunch, from the three, yeah, it's 2018 for me. But yeah, dude. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it is what it is, man. All we could do now is hope for oops, I keep dropping my phone. Uh, all we could hope for, man, and wish for, man, is a better tomorrow, uh, a better continuation to this iconic series. I'm about to. You have a good night for sure, Joseph. Appreciate you coming to hang out, man. Have a good night. I think Tyler Main gives them horror conventions to certain winners. It will stop human trafficking. Charity donations. Joker fan. That's great, dude. I haven't. I didn't know that. Actually, did not know that. Hey, dude, that's dope. That's dope. I like it when I see stuff like this. When they kind of put it for good cause. You know. And yeah, man, Tyler Main's dope. I liked him. He was like a wrestler, right? He was like a boxer, a wrestler before Halloween. Um, he did good. He did good, but it's not like I would have like he was too like I give it to him. He was a badass in the Rob Zombie movies. He was a, you could say, more scary for some people, um, more darker. More evil. No, I wouldn't even say more evil, but more of a beast. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, even though that wasn't Myers, is like, that's not really Myers. It's more like Jason, but he still not knocked it out of the ballpark, man, for sure. Like I said, Rob Zombie's Halloween, the remakes, they did their own thing, which like I can respect. But yeah, to me, they're still the Rob Zombie movies are more they're more rewatchable, honestly. Boogie, how do you feel about Jeepers Creepers touching? Hey, man, it is what it is. What it is. He's a piece of shit for that. But of course, growing up as a kid, we're not really up to that knowledge. Jeepers Creepers is two movies that a lot of people grew up with, dude. They kind of consider them modern classics. I like them. I like the first one. I could tell you that. The second one, I grew up with it. It's a memorable movie, but it wasn't as good as the first one. But hey, man, it's just it's that's bullshit. Just like it's crazy how, I guess that's how Hollywood rolls, man. Because I believe that was before even he did the Jeepers Creepers movie. So it makes it more strange. It makes it more fucked up how you have you have this going on, and then years later a freaking you have like one of the top horror movies of the 2000s, maybe. Like, I'm saying, by them giving them a chance to keep doing these movies in Hollywood. Hey, man, that's false. But hey, man, it is what it is. Chippy, what's up, dude? What's good, man? What's good? Just here, man. Just a quick live stream. Monday live stream, man. Nothing much. Just chilling. Rob Zombies was better. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna have to say that too, dude. I'm gonna have to say that too. Like I said, they're more rewatchable for me. Especially, like I said, the remix came out around my era, around my time. When I first got into horror. So hell yeah, dude. They're memorable films. So yeah, I can never deny that. I can never. I mean, I shit on the Rob Zombie movies. Like I said, a lot of stupid shit. Um, but hey, I'm still a fan. You know, you could say I'm still a fan. H2O is always my Halloween ending. Yeah, dude, I remember watching that ending as a kid. Like it was like before I saw the whole movie, before I even seen H2O. I remember one time as a kid it was on TV and I guess we were flipping through the channels and then it happened to be the ending. And yeah, dude, that ending always stuck to me. I do like that ending, and I think they should have ended it there. I think that was the perfect ending, dude. Because Resurrection was trash. You know, it was trash. They made it, and it's funny in Resurrection they made it look like it was a fake Myers. That's dumb, man. You know, even though H2O, not personally, I'm not the biggest fan of H2O like a lot of people are, but I mean it's better than a lot of the weaker sequels. But yeah, I think they should have ended it there, dude. You know, and after that, if they were gonna do a sequel, do something different. You know, they try to do the same thing. You know, with Laurie Strode. I mean, at least they killed her off though in Resurrection, but they for the worst though. I mean, look what freaking movie we got with that. You know, but hell yeah, dude. Yeah, hell yeah, Chippy. I agree though. That ending is really memorable for me. You know, it's just I remember the first time, dude, as a kid. I think I got even got chills the first time I saw it. Like she chops up the head. Um, and then the theme song starts playing. Like hell yeah, dude. That's the ending. That's a perfect ending. Yeah, Chippy. You know what, Chippy? I was actually at Universal yesterday. I saw a few things. I didn't. They're probably. I didn't like see any merch, but I saw a few things. Like for example, the Chucky displays. Um, but I seen that you did send it my way, Chippy. I've seen better. You know, like the ones from a few years ago, man, where they were a little better. But I'm not sure if we still got to wait for more. But yeah, I've seen better though. They should make a new Halloween movie with Jamie Lloyd. Hey man, that's something I've been saying. It's not like honestly, would it work? Maybe it would. Maybe it would. Like if they were to do like same thing they did with 2018. They grab Halloween 4, do a direct sequel you know it continues 40 years after Jamie Lloyd. She's all grown up. You have Daniel Harris back in there. It could possibly work, dude. But honestly, um, if they're gonna do that, if they're gonna do kind of that same approach like Blumhouse did, I'd rather them just for them to start from scratch, man. Do like a remake, whatever. And like I said, I know it might be a little too soon for a remake, but hey, wait 10 years, 15 years, and I think they could do it, man. I think they could do that. I don't think, and also this is the case with a lot of these horror films. For example, Nightmare on Elm Street, we haven't got a movie. The next movie will probably be, if it's not a direct sequel, it'll probably be a whole remake. But I feel, man, if they do remakes to movies that we have gotten remakes to, I feel they shouldn't do like the whole origin stories again. For example, if they do a new Halloween remake, I wouldn't want to see like a whole origin story. Like we already saw that with Rob Zombie. We don't need to see no explanations or none of that. You know, um, start it from scratch, man. Or you could even pick off where Michael's already in action, dude. You know, that's something like I would prefer to see. Like I said, I would like to see Daniel Harris come back. Jamie Lloyd, see what she's up to 40 years later. They could come up with a story. You know, they did it with 2018, so I feel they could even do it with H4. But like I said, if they're gonna pull some stuff off like the Blumhouse trilogy, I'd rather them just leave it alone and do something new. You know, but Hey, I know a lot of people are not the biggest fan of the Thorn trilogy. I 4 and 5, okay. 6, even 6, I've grown to love it, but I think the story the story wasn't it wasn't as like it didn't really end well. The storyline, even though the films are like a lot of those films are like part 4 to 6. They're like the more memorable ones for me for sure that I grew up with. But I feel like the storyline, the whole Thorn storyline, was dumb. You know, I think it's kind of too late for that. They should never said it was the wrong person. Continued with resurrection. Yeah, porn star. Yeah, I agree. I've always saw it like that. Especially since I always hated resurrection. I've always said the same thing, dude. They should have left it with like, think about it. Think about it. I would have been alright if, like, let's say if Jamie Lee Curtis lived throughout the whole resurrection movie. Okay, but there was really no reason for them to do a sequel if they were gonna kill her off. You know. But yeah, I've always stuck on to that, man. I've always said the same thing. So yeah, looks like we're all on the same page right here. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's very true. I was mad when I saw Resurrection and ruined the ending. Yeah, man, exactly, dude, exactly. It just didn't work. It didn't. It worked so well, like I said, especially since H2O was, like, you could say, the comeback to the series. Like, they worked pretty damn good. Unstable Freak, I think they should have done that. I think they should have even killed her off. I feel. Honestly, I remember before Ends came out, I thought she was gonna die. Because I'm like, okay, there's no way, like, it's done here. Because of course the shape never dies. So I never thought Myers was officially gonna die. Hell no. So I was like, hell, she gotta go. You know, I love Jamie Lee Curtis, but hey, man, she gotta go. She gotta go. If they want to continue with the series, she gotta go, dude. She gotta go. Like I said, I love Jamie Lee Curtis, man. She's in other horror classics other than Halloween. She's in Prom Night. She's in The Fog. Classics, man. So, yeah, I love her, but I think she should have died in Ends too. Hoping both and Michael and Laurie died. I heard Chippy. I kind of. A lot of people were saying that too. They were saying both were gonna die, but I never, in my mind, man. I know it was Halloween Ends. I know all this, but it never crossed my mind Myers was gonna die. For sure. I thought if someone's dying, it's Laurie. You know. But yeah, I think they should have, dude, because especially with the crappy storyline they went for. If they would have killed her off, they would have added at least a little more, like, some shit to, like, oh shit, they killed her off. Like, hell yeah. By them killing her off, like, could probably make her, and I don't mean to sound fucked up, but her death scene will probably be better than the whole movie. You know? But hey, man, I agree though. Would have made seem better with all the flashbacks. Yeah, dude. That's true, dude. As the creeper. Yeah, dude. Hey, man. I know. I know a lot of people don't really mess with those movies for that simple reason. Like I said, I like the first two, and it's even Jeepers Creepers, man. It went to shit. Especially 3 and 4, 3 and Reborn. I mean, but hey, man, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised neither, dude. It's freaking all this, and it's not like all this shit's going on, man, in Hollywood. It's not you could say that one director. It's been going on, and it still goes on. I'm pretty sure. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I still can't get over what they did with him in Ends. I'm glad I didn't pay to go see that. Hey, porn star, you're freaking lucky, man. You're a lucky man. You're a lucky man, dude. Because hey, yeah, man, you would have been disappointed. I went, man, and I only went once. I think, yeah, I went once only. You know, um, but hey, yeah, man, it. I don't think I've never been that disappointed with a movie, man. I really don't think so. Nah, dude. I think yeah, would probably had to be uh, uh um the most disappointing experience I ever had with a movie, dude. Baba Scott One, what's up, man? Unstable Freak. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Actually, I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Because at one point, I think this was, I believe, the late '90s. This was before Freddy. Because I know Freddy versus Jason has been in development for like 10 years before it came out, since the early '90s. Um, but yeah, I have heard they did try to gamble into that. I think it was the late '90s because you guys got to remember Dimension had the rights to Hellraiser, which of course was like their more popular character at the time, more popular icon or whatever. And you guys got to remember 95, 90, was it 95 or 96 when Halloween 6 came out? That was when Dimension Films picked up the rights. So it was from Halloween 6 to I think the Rob Zombie movies. I think the Rob Zombie movies were still Dimension. So yeah, around the late '90s, they were kind of fidgeting around with that idea, the whole Michael versus Pinhead. But of course, it wasn't nothing serious. I think there was even a few writers, dude. I kind of did my little research on that in the past, and don't get me wrong, even though the whole idea might sound stupid, you know, see uh, 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 um, these Cenobites, these demons fight, Myers. The whole idea, like I seen a video about it. Like I said, I guess the original idea, the original concept they were gonna have for the movie, like it kind of like messed with their origin story, or at least Myers's origin story. So it something around those lines. It was gonna change a lot of the backstories and all this. So that's the main reason they didn't go forward with it. But yeah, somehow Michael was gonna make it to hell. Like I said, even though the concept might sound stupid, I would have still loved to see it, man. I think that would be like a more like that'll be more of an interesting, intense fight because you got the Cenobites. It's not like just two like Freddy and Jason. You got freaking the Cenobites fighting Michael and all this shit. All these demons, Pinhead. It would have been a disaster, dude. So hell yeah, from that point, I would have loved to see it. You know, but yeah, dude, that's interesting though. But that is true though. That is true. Since Dimension, at one point they owned both rights. They were trying to make it happen, man. And that was kind of the main problem with Freddy versus Jason. That's the main reason it ended up the Jason character ended up with New Line Cinema. Starting when Jason Goes to Hell, because they negotiated a deal. So they could finally do Freddy versus Jason. Um, so that's why New Line picked up the rights, and it took a long ass time for them to do that. So imagine, man, Dimension having these two would have been some stuff. Hell yeah, dude. Jamie Lee Curtis was supposed to be in Psycho 2, but she declined it. Really? I did not know that, man. I did not know that. Psycho 2's underrated, man. I love Psycho 2. One of my best sequels, you know. Infinity Dragon. That's true, dude. That's funny. Yeah, it's like one of those like I mean, like I said, it's not like for a Halloween movie, it was bad, you know. But if it was if the movie was called Corey Corey Cunningham or whatever, okay, it's a solid, it's a decent film because it does have that. It has that character development with Corey. I think the best scene for me, man, in HNs was probably the beginning. If you guys remember, like he's like babysitting a kid, and then he pretty much gets like false accused of killing the kid, like before the opening credits start. Like I thought that scene was pretty good in the theater, at least. You know, after that it went to shithole. But hell yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, it's not. It's like, dude, it's just a terrible way to go out with a trilogy, you know. And like I said, the third movie in the trilogies are always the weakest ones. So it's not really surprising, you know. It's not. It wasn't really surprising. Like I said, I kind of, even though I was disappointed, I kind of knew I was gonna be disappointed because it's I don't know. It's just like I said, the third one is always the weaker ones. You know, I felt like if they couldn't like once we got to kills, I'm like, okay, there's no way the third one's gonna be at least as good as the 2018. You know. Are you going to be getting the Trick or Treat Studios Rob Zombie masks? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what. That actually, I ordered the coveralls here. I'll show you guys again. Definitely waiting for them to come out with the masks, man. Um, I think they're coming out this fall, man. This Halloween season. But yeah, I definitely will be getting them, man. Both of them, Rob Zombie 1 and Halloween 2. And yeah, that's why I bought these coveralls, man, so I could work with them. Like I said, weather them. And yeah, man. I mean, I bought this used pair for only like $30. Not bad at all. Like I said, it fits pretty damn good. I like the way it fits. The only problem, it is a little too long. It is a little too long. But I think I could probably fix that, man. But we'll see what happens. Um, but yeah, man, I can't wait. Can't wait to do a custom test on that. Yeah, Infinity Dragon. I agree. What a disaster, man. What a freaking disaster. For real, cause I don't know, man. I haven't seen that movie. I think I rewatched it once. I think I rewatched it once, like on Blu-ray. But pretty dope mask, man. But yeah, man. Got my Rob Zombie masks. Like I said, these are the ones I have. The Fun World Rob Zombie mask. The hair's like almost gone on it. Then we got this one, the Dom Post. I think this is Dom Post. Hell yeah, man. I really do like this one. A lot of people shit on this one. I get it. It's not as accurate. Like it doesn't. The sculpt on it might not be the greatest. Might not really look like it. But since this is like late 2000s, that nostalgic is there, man. So that's why I have it. And this is actually custom made. This I remember I got the mask. It only had a little bit of blood, but I added more to it. As you guys can see, I added some acrylic paint. You know, did a little work to it. A little work to that. Worked pretty good. But yeah, man. I mean, I can't wait to get them. Can't wait to get the new versions. Yeah, man, I think Trick or Treat Studios is gonna do a dope job with it. Hell yeah. Cosplay season. Yeah, man. Like I said, the Rob Zombie's definitely one that I'm working on right now. Um, I have a leather. As you guys know, well, last Halloween season, I did the Pretty Woman Leatherface costume test. You guys can go check that out on my channel. Um, Around that same time, I did the original one as well, which I'm still which I haven't uploaded it a year later, but I'm definitely gonna get to it this October, man, because I will shoot a few clips. Like, I have enough clips to release it right now, but I kind of want to get some day shots, because I think most of the clips of the original costume test, the original Leatherface costume test, are like clips from like night shots. And yeah, I'm gonna try to once this freaking heatness cools down, once the summer goes away and we get into fall, get into a nice cold. I wouldn't even say cold, but a nice chilly weather, man. Not 100 degrees outside. Definitely gonna be making my way outside, man, and grabbing some clips for you guys. Making just grabbing a few more. So I could release the costume test by October and give you guys that. Which one was another one I was working on? Well, I'm right now. I'm still kind of. I bought a new shirt. I got it at like a Goodwill, but it's actually I have it in my other room. But was able to find a green button shirt for my part 4 costume test, or my part 4 cosplay. That's one thing I definitely want to do as well, man. So hell yeah. Have you seen The Hills Have Eyes? Definitely, man. Definitely a great film. The original. I even like the remake. I know there's 2 remakes. I like the first one. I really did like the first one. I thought it was pretty good. Um, Definitely way more brutal, way more gore in the remake, man. Of course, that was around the remake decade, in the 2000s. So hell yeah, man. Classic movie. The original classic by Wes Craven. It's definitely it didn't make my top 10 best movies from the 70s. It did, but I think I had it in my list first. And as a matter of fact, I'm working on a top 10 80s horror films right now. So stay tuned for that. And I have another video coming out soon. No, I'm not gonna mention it. It's gonna be a surprise, but it's a ranking video. But it's not where I'm not ranking a franchise. I'm not ranking no movies. I'm ranking something else. So you guys could take a guess. But yeah, I'm working on my top 10 80s video right now. I had the original Hills Have Eyes in my top 10 70s, but at last minute I changed it because which one did I change it with? I think I changed it with Jaws, man. I know Jaws, to me, it's not really a horror movie. Um, it does have horror elements, that's for sure, but I don't think my 70s list would have been complete without Jaws, man. So, because Jaws, that's like the one. That's the first blockbuster hit that you could say uh, that falls in like horror, monster, thriller, or whatever. Jaws is the one. So that's why I kind of sacrificed The Hills Have Eyes in my top 10 list for Jaws. But Hills Have Eyes, man, classic movie. Mary Braven, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing pretty good, man. Glad you stopped by to hang out. I know in Kansas it was the hottest place on earth last week. Hey, man, I haven't heard of it, but yeah, man, it's hot all over the damn world right now. Especially here I'm in Cali. Right now we're like 100 degrees, 101, 102. Um, Hell yeah, man. Hope you guys are staying hydrated. Hope you guys are staying cool, man. Staying safe, man. Because the heat could be no, it can be fun sometimes, it's not fun. So hope you guys are keeping it cool, man, staying safe out there in this heat. 130, damn dude, that's crazy. Probably might be the hottest place on the earth, man. I mean, yeah, over here it's been, like, I think right now it's been the hottest, because the past few weeks it's been like a 90, 90, like 90, 96, 97, 98. But yeah, right now, today, we finally hit the hundreds, man. It's crazy, man. Days like these, I spend it inside. Even though I just got home before the live stream, I just spend it inside, man. Instead of going outside. Like, yeah, cause hell nah, I'd rather be here, cool, man. Be cooling in here instead of sweating all outside and stuff. I hate how people assume horror fans are psychopaths. Yeah, man. It's weird. Some people are just weird, man. They don't, like, yeah. That's why me. I never had like any experience like that where people look at me some type of way, cause cause of my love for horror, my passion for horror. Um, a lot of people don't mind. Some of my people know, they don't mind. They don't care. But yeah, there is some people that are like that. They, or not, like, you're like a psychopath, you're weird, you're emo, you're all this shit. It's dumb, man. It's dumb. Yeah, it's kind of, you could say, kind of that stereotypical look. You know, I don't know. It's weird, but yeah. I mean, like I said, it doesn't really matter. To me, it doesn't really matter. And honestly, a lot of like, for example, my friends don't really know. I mean, yeah, they know, but they don't really know, like, about, like, more, like I do YouTube and all this. Like, they don't really know. If they knew, that might be another, like, story. But as far as you being fan of the movies and stuff like that, people will look at you different. Like, you're a psychopath. You're a freaking all this shit. You know. But hey, man, if you're like me, we don't give a shit. What part of California are you from? I'm here in LA, man. Here in LA. Never left LA. Been here since a kid. Since I was born. I used to live in Sacramento. Oh, that's right, man. That's pretty good. Sacramento, not too far, man. Not too far from here. Can we still be friends? Definitely, definitely, man. I mean, yeah, I consider all you guys my friends right here. Hell yeah. I find that funny. Let them think I'm a psychopath. Yeah, for real, man. It's weird. Like, yeah, I don't know. They could think whatever they want. Honestly, it is what it is. I remember, it wasn't, like, this is like the closest experience I've had to that. Like, or not to, like, it was just weird. A little, like, for example, the costume tests are not weird. When I do the costume tests outside, I'm doing, I have the costume on or whatever. It's not bad. It's not weird because I have areas for that. Like, I have spots to do that. Like, it's not like I've been seen by a few people, but it's not like it's whatever's. But there was one instant a few years ago. I think it was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I did my Halloween reincarnation fan film. As a matter of fact, go subscribe, man, right now. If you guys have not subscribed to my second channel, Killer Zone Productions, man, go subscribe to that right now. Go on my channel, go on the community thing on my channel, and I tagged the channel right there. Um, and you could check out all my fan films there. But this specific fan film, man, Halloween Reincarnation, which, hey, dude, just the other day I was going through my content on that channel. Dude, that freaking fan film hit like 20K, I think. It's crazy. That's like the biggest fan film on my channel. So go check it out, man. I know it's kind of a cheap cheap fan film. It was like 5-6 years ago. Not the cheap quality, not the greatest, but hey, man, we did it for the fuck of it, you know. But hell yeah, man, I was surprised though. I seen that it was like 20K, 25K, something like that. Like damn, dude, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But when we filmed that fan film, if you guys see the ending of it, if you guys seen it or go check it out, in the ending it took place outside. So that film was filmed in my old apartment. The movie took place like inside, and then by the end of the by the end of the fan film, we went outside. And of course, man, you know, I have neighbors. I have neighbors. I grew up in that building. I grew up in that apartment, so they've been knowing me as kids or whatever. Was a baby, and yeah, man. This night we went outside and started filming. There was like a few neighbors that kind of saw me, that saw us. Um, but they didn't really like. They didn't really say. They were just giving like what the fuck looks, you know. But other than that, I've never had no experience like that where people would like judge you or say you're crazy or say you're psychopath because you're a horror fan, you know. Like I've seen with other, like, to me it hasn't, but I have seen it like on, even on YouTube, dude. Like even like you know, throughout the years on YouTube, people like, I don't know, like they kind of downplay it, you know. Other people's interests, you know, other people's opinion. um but hey, it's all good, man. Like I said, I don't really trip on that, you know. I miss California. Hell yeah, man. Cali, the best, man. I would love to travel outside one time, man. One day, you know. For some reason, I have trouble finding Infinity Dragon. You know what? Are you talking about the masks that have no hair? Dude, I haven't seen those in years, man. I remember seeing a few of those like a few years ago. I would say probably 5 years ago, probably a little more. Probably 5 years. Put it 5, 6 years. Um, there was a like before, pretty much before I had my Trick or Treat Studios Leatherface mask. I've been you know, before I bought it, I always wanted a mask from the original movie, and I remember seeing those face ones um at Party City, or whatever, Spirit Halloween, whatever the store was. I remember seeing them in person, dude, and I was so close to buying them because I liked them, you know, because even though it didn't have hair, like it was kind of, you could say, a little bit more affordable. It was a little bit, a few bucks cheaper than the one with hair, you know. And I'm like, damn, I really want it, but I never ended up getting it. But dude, I have not seen them since then. I forgot about those till you brought it up, man. But yeah, I'm not sure if their website. Well, they just re-released their collection. They just reproduced the Texas Chainsaw Massacre masks. So I'm not sure if those are part. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, I have not seen those though. The face masks. I like them, dude. They look pretty good, you know. And I like the fact, because of course that's how the Leatherface mask is. You know, it's just a face mask. Of course, it doesn't. The one he wears, that's like his real hair. But of course, man, you know, if I were to buy that, I would have to buy a wig and stuff. So I just waited to get the one with the wig. But yeah, dude, interesting you bring it to my attention though, cause yeah, I forgot about those. Literally forgot about those. Um, they were dope though. They were dope. Definitely wanted one. Unstable Freak. I've never been to a horror convention, man. I would like to. I would like to kind of gamble into it. You know, would definitely be fun, a fun thing to do, man. But yeah, definitely gonna try. Definitely gonna try to make it my you know, make it part of my gonna look into it for sure, man. Because I know I've heard a few that are not really even too far from me. You know, so hell yeah, man. Definitely gonna try to do that. Just like what you dig, yeah, man. Just like what you dig, and ignore the haters, man. Yeah, man, for sure. Brendan loves the movie. Shout out to you, man. Glad you were able to stop by. You know, say what's up. But yeah, for sure, it's kind of a weird topic. Like I said, um, about the, you could say, the whole stereotypical of, horror fans and stuff. Believe it or not, guys, I've never, like I said, I've had like friends, they know about my passion, my love for horror, but I've never had a friend like in real life. Obviously, I'm like, when it comes to horror, like I'm literally closer to you guys, But in my real life, my friends, like I've never met someone who like has that same passion, has that same love, or that has that same relate when it comes to horror, um, so with that, it's been hard to connect, with people like in real life, people, because they don't have that same passion, like I said, that same interest. So yeah, when it comes to this, I'm closer to you guys, But hell yeah, man. Everybody gonna try to be Leatherface this year. Yeah, man. Hey, man, for sure. Especially like I said, since they just came out with the new masks, which look pretty decent. Like I said, I saw the original one at Spirit Halloween when I went. It looks quite a few different. It looks a little bit too. It looks more yellowish to me than the first original one, but hey, they still look pretty good though. Pretty good that they came back. I saw that they posted on their Instagram. They they released the new version of the 2003 mask, man. They fixed the because I know the original one, it was kind of like a pinkish color, like orange color, and now they got the flesh tone right, It looks pretty solid. It looks pretty good. I mean, it was just a stock photo, haven't seen the final product on that one. But hell yeah, man. Oh, it's cool. So I was just bored and waiting on my dinner here in a bit. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Hope, like I mentioned, hope you guys are having a good Monday, man. It's Monday again. Um, hey, man, gotta start the week right, But yeah, man. Definitely hope you enjoy your dinner, man. Definitely hope you end your night good, man. Like me, man. I'm gonna end my night good. Uh, just gonna stay in here, man. Probably pop in a movie later. Halloween 45 is this year, Pasadena. It's probably the last convention for some of the actors of the franchise. Hey, Machete Slasher. I think I heard of it. Think I've heard of it. Yeah, because they usually they do it like every 5 years. I think, like when they do the, because yeah, that's like where all the Halloween actors come, like everyone who's been part of the Halloween franchise, right? They do like this event, celebrating the Halloween franchise. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, and Pasadena, that's where they usually do it. It's not far. Honestly, not far. Machete Slasher. It's like what, like 20-30 minutes away from here, from us. Do you remember Night Fuel Studios on YouTube? Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I grew up watching that channel. A lot of his videos, man. His Ghostface mask collection videos. Hell yeah, man. And I'm still tuned in. I'm still tuned in to his channel, man, for sure. Nightmare Fuel Studios. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, and I think that's the case. Yeah, that's why Machete Slasher says that. Cause yeah, for sure, man. It could possibly be the last one because yeah, we're all heading towards that way. We're all heading towards that way, and hell yeah, man. I mean, probably we have to take advantage, man. Cause in case it's the last one, take that advantage, take that chance to meet, man. Like I said, I would love to meet a lot of horror, actors, from a lot of classic movies. And what other better classic movies than the Halloween franchise, Because I just feel like the whole Halloween franchise is like this big family. I mean, all of them are. All of the franchises, the Nightmare franchise, but I think the Halloween franchise is like more. It's more like. It's more like I feel there's more. like do they have um like do they do this for like the Nightmare series, the Friday series? Like, do they do that where they do like an event celebrating the anniversary, like they're doing for Halloween? I don't think so, man. So hell yeah, that's dope. That's definitely something I would consider, man. Hell yeah. Me and Nightmare Fuel Studios are friends. At least I consider him a friend. That's dope, man. Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Like I said, I've checked, I've been watching his channel throughout the years, man. You know, since I started. I remember when he was, was it him? Um, I think his first YouTube name was like Ghostface Kid something. But hell yeah, man, I do remember. Yeah, I do know him for sure. We've never had the chance to speak. I don't think so. But but yeah, for sure. This is definitely one of the, I will say, like the YouTube like originals. You know, like when it comes to the horror. You know, the early ones. You know, at least for me. You know, at least for me. At least like in the early like 2010s. You know, but like 2011, 2012. That's kind of like when I started YouTube. Not this channel, but another. I had another channel, but um, hell yeah, man. Good times, dude. Yeah, man. Charles Cyphers. Yeah, man. That's true. It's very true. Because hey, especially as a fan, we wouldn't want to. We wouldn't want to let that slip. You know, we wouldn't want to let that go. You know. But hell yeah, man, for sure. Ghostface Kid 101. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah. Last time I talked to Nightmare Fuel Studio was 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if he still doing video. Like, I know I subscribe to him, but I don't like having. I don't think I've seen any. I know he also does he does like custom masks and stuff like that. But yeah, man, for sure. But I do remember him a lot from back in the days, man. For sure. Like I said, he was one of the early horror YouTubers, man, that I've seen at least, you know. But yeah, when he did his first Ghostface mask collection, and stuff like that, yeah, around that time. So yeah, I know who you guys are talking about for sure. He hasn't uploaded in a year. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. For some, yeah, cause I don't recall like any like new videos like on my subscriptions and stuff like that, you know. But he said he's busy. Yeah, man, and that's the case. That's just the case, man. That's just what it is sometimes, you know. For me, there was a few times on you know throughout the years on my YouTube channel where there's gaps. Like I think the most I went without uploading could be like 2 years, 1 or 2 years, a few years ago. But of course now I try to be more consistent. But hey, and that's what it is, man. You know, same here. There's a few, and if you guys been around, you guys seen a few times where I don't upload. Either it's months to like a year, but yeah, and that's what it is, man. You know, life happens, life gets busy. We gotta handle it. You know, take care of ours and do what we gotta do, man. You know, for sure. But yeah, man. I sent him a fucking doesn't uploaded it. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, and I know he does like custom made masks, man. You know, because I know my good friend Slasher Movies 410. He has sent out a few. He has gotten a few, like, I think his Rob Zombie masks were made by Nightmare Fuel Studios. I know Slasher Movies 410 has he has more of a connection to him than I do. You know, they're like more tight. They're like more close. I know he's had a few masks made by him, and dude, they're dope. I mean, go check out Slasher Movies 410. Um, Go check out his video, like on his Rob Zombie masks. Pretty good, pretty good, and he has done more stuff for him as well, man, throughout the years. But yeah, man, for sure. I'm sure he'll find that time. You know, he'll find that time. Like I said, sometimes gets busy. Me, I have a lot of freaking time on my hands. That's why I'm always live. You know. Um, but but yeah, like I said, it's happened. It's happened to me before. You know, it's understandable. Um, it is what it is, man. You know. But I'm sure he'll at one point he'll come back. You know, because for a lot of us, this is like our hobby, man. This is like our, like I said, our interest, our passion. So that would never, even though, for example, I could stop tomorrow. I could stop making lives. I could stop doing videos tomorrow, and I wouldn't upload for like the next year, the next 2 3 years, the next 5 years. But hey, down the line, down the road, down those years, there's gonna be one day where I have time on my hands, or the passion calls you. It gets you. It calls you. So you're gonna get it. You're gonna get back into it. You know, no matter how long, no matter how long it's been. You know, but yeah, man. Slasher movie, yeah, man. Slasher movies 410 has been a good friend of mine for a lot of years, man. A lot of years. Like I said, he's also another one of the early horror YouTubers, man. That I really started watching. You know, so that's how we kind of communicated. A lot of people I've communicated through here, man. You know, uh, I've seen a lot of people come and go. For example, there was a lot of people I was cool with, like right now, the to this day, Slasher Movies 410. He's like the one I've been the coolest with, you know, since back then. Because there was a few people I was really tight with as well, but they're like no longer on YouTube. You know, like people come and go. Um, that I was real tight with, you know. So, but Slasher Movies 410, man, has been one that's been consistent, you know, that's been consistent with the channel, with the content, you know, and that's why we're still here, man. We're still here, doing our thing, and it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing. We recently just did if you guys have not seen it, we recently did a horror fan documentary. Shout out, Ryan from Horror Bloody Horror. He did invite me to be a part of this project, man. Horror Runs Red, um, a horror fan documentary. Go check it out, man. It's on his channel right now. Horror Bloody Horror. That's his channel. Um, it's even, the link is on my community page. If you guys would like to check it out, man. But pretty much, man, he invited me to be a part of this project, and it's a dope project, man. I really do like it, man. It really turned out great. You know, it turned out great. I like the idea that we took it upon ourselves to really, like I said, especially coming from us YouTuber, the YouTuber side, the horror YouTuber side. It was great, you know, telling our stories, our experiences, how we got into YouTube, how we found our passion for horror, you know. So it was pretty dope to document all that, man, and do something for you guys, for the subscribers, for the audience to relate, man, to relate, and kind of for any of you guys who are upcoming YouTubers, man, trying to make it big, trying to get your YouTube cracking, get your content cracking. It's kind of like, you could say, some inspiration, man. You know, so because if we could do it, you guys could do it as well, man. So yeah, that was dope. So make sure you guys go check that out, man. A horror fan documentary Horror Runs Red. It came out pretty good, man. So Chippy, Discord. I'm not sure. I know what I know. One of you guys did bring it up, man. I think it was it's like another like chatting platform, right? It's like another chatting platform. Um, but yeah, I still haven't looked into it. But hell yeah, man. I mean, if you guys want me to do it, you guys know I'll do it. You know, once you guys once there's enough people that are like tuned in on that and waiting for me to tap in on that, let me know, man, because you could say it could make it another communication another communication tool with us. So yeah, so for sure, man, it's like if you guys really want me to install it, I'll do it, man. But yeah, Chippy, yeah, people come and go, man. Yeah, for sure, dude. Like I said, I met there was like more there was like more people, I will say, back then, like that I knew. Like I remember, you guys remember Hangouts? That's like the app. I don't even, does it still exist? Hangouts is like an app where like it's a chatting, where you could chat, like I think like through the Gmail, like it's like connected to the YouTube channel. And yeah, that's where I was chatting with a lot of people, man, back then. Like I said, I'm not sure if it still exists. Um, we used to, me and Slasher Movies, we used to talk a lot. We used to text a lot back then, on Hangouts. And a lot more people, man. But like I said, people come and go. People kind of lose their grip. They lose their. I don't know if they lose their interest for horror, or it's not that they lose their interest for horror, but just the whole YouTube video making. Some people don't really go full with it. And it's understandable. I get it. But hell yeah, man. I remember Hangouts. Yeah, Hangouts. It was a little green icon, right? It was like a little green. Yeah, it was green. The app. I'm gonna look it up after, man. See if it still exists. I remember that being way. I felt that was easier, man. That was easy as hell. Hangouts was like the best way. Cause back then, yeah, I did have Instagram, I think, but it wasn't as like now. Everyone has Instagram, and I know some of you guys don't. I know you guys have brought it to my attention. A lot of you guys don't have Instagram, um, now, but back then, like it wasn't what it is now. So Hangouts was definitely a lot more easier, man. But hell yeah, Google Hangouts. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, man. Those were good times. That was like 2015, 2016. Yeah, man, around that time. Infinity Dragon, me too, man. I'm thinking of getting the 20th anniversary costume, man. Cause yeah, me too. I have the same. I have it right here too. I have the regular robe, man. The cheap one, the one that you get in every Halloween store. Yeah, but I do want to upgrade, man. I want to upgrade it to the 25th anniversary. Um, Ghostface robe. Of course, it has like the sparkle on the robe, and then it has the sparkle gloves, and the drapes are like accurate. But hell yeah, man, me too. I need a new one too. Google Duo got removed. Yeah, man. Yeah, Porn Star, no wonder. Yeah, cause I haven't seen it, dude. I haven't seen like Hangouts no more. I think it might be still on my old phone, but I gotta check, man. I really gotta check. Facebook used to be the popular site. Yeah, Chippy. As you know, what, man? I've never had Facebook. Yeah, and that's true, dude. Facebook was like the very first one, right? Before Twitter, before Instagram, because Instagram was like the last one, right? First it was like Facebook, dude. But yeah, I know, and I know some of you guys in the past have told me, if ask me what's my Facebook. I think I might make one, man, because like I said, Facebook, it's more common. Probably not now, but back then it was more common. Um, Everyone had Facebook, but that one, Facebook has never been the only reason, man, why I'm on Instagram is because, like I said, it's more easier. It's like more. Isn't Instagram more easier than Facebook? Because I think Facebook, it's like more personal, isn't it? Like more, I don't know. But yeah, I think I might make one, man. Just make one for the channel, you know, if you guys want me to. I have Instagram. What's your name on there? My Instagram is Killer Zone Myers. All together, no underspace, none of that. It's Killer Zone Myers. There we go. So yeah, man, definitely if you guys have Instagram, follow me on there. I usually post my Instagram, I post like films I'm watching at the moment. I post few shots, few pictures from like different cosplays, costumes and stuff. I post masks, props. So yeah, man, definitely go follow me there. Think it's more you guys could get a hold of me easier there. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Chippy. Yeah, Facebook is like I said, it's definitely the more popular one, so it does give me that advantage with the channel. So yeah, man, maybe even a TikTok. I know TikTok is new, or not. It's not even that new, but I'm new to it. I just downloaded the app, but I still just to like figure it out. Like I haven't even been on it too much, but I just downloaded it to check it out. But yeah, I think I might even do a TikTok, man. So kind of grow out my social media, because yeah, that's all I'm on. Honestly, I'm only on YouTube and on Instagram. That's it. So yeah, man, maybe to get a Discord. Like I said, just make it more bigger. Make it expand more. You know, hell yeah, man. You guys will be the first to know once I do it. So I miss the days when Scream 4 was coming out. Same here, man. Whew, dude. Yeah, man. Same here. I remember watching TV spots on TV. I remember billboards. It was just a better time, man. That time. I remember I bought my first, because the movie came out like in April, right? April, March, April. I think it came out early in the year, wasn't it? I don't. Whatever the case was, but I remember that year, 2011, was when they first released the line. Of course, the movie was new, so they just released. Fun World released their first line of Scream 4 masks. I remember buying it. The very first line of Scream 4 masks. I remember buying it August of 2011. I remember this, man. I even remember the month. It was August, because I remember it was still freaking early. And I was surprised, man. They had some masks, and yeah, I bought my first Ghostface mask there. $10. It was $9.99. The classic one, the classic Ghostface mask was $9.99. And then they had the zombie mask, which was the zombie mask was it was either $12.99 or $14.99. And then they had the Scarecrow, which was like $17.99, something like that. But yeah, the classic one was $10, and then the zombie was a few bucks more, and then the Scarecrow was like the more expensive one out of the three. Hell yeah, man! I remember as well, man. Good times, good times. Facebook is kind of easier in my opinion. Really, Chippy? I'm gonna have to look into it, man. I'm gonna have to look into it for sure. You too, Mary Braven. Have a good night. Have a good night. Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you for thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Facebook too much for me, and yeah, it's too personal. I see. Yeah, I feel it's too like it's like too much going on Facebook. I don't know. Even though I've never had it, from what I've heard, you know, my people tell me it's like yeah, more personal. It's and I think you even have Messenger. Messenger's like you have to download a different app to text. Dude, it's weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Grow the channel and interview movie cast. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, I know. Yeah, that's something I've been thinking about too, man. I know I kind of touched on it a while back. Like we've talked about it, and hell yeah, man, that's one thing I would like to do. Expand it, you know, expand it, grow it out. But hell yeah, man. I mean, I think I should start reaching out to people, man. I know you guys would love it, most definitely, without a question. You know, hell yeah, man. Trust me, I've thought about it. I've gambled with the idea. You know, hell yeah, man, for sure. That's one thing in my it's in my bucket list, most definitely. Easier for me, it was popular. Probably Chippy, yeah, probably. Like I said, it was one of the earlier ones, so people people are more like they're more used to it, you know? I guess you guys are more used to it. The MTV Scream series was kind of forgotten about. That's kind of true, dude. Yeah, it kind of came and went. I wouldn't say came and went. Well, yeah, kind of, dude, because that was 2015, right? The first season when it first came out. Yeah, dude. And then I remember they tried to do they did the first two seasons, right? Which were pretty all right. Um and then I remember they tried to do season 3 like years later, which wasn't really as great, you know, from what I heard. I haven't seen it. But yeah, like it was kind of, yeah, it was kind of it was forgotten about, dude. Yeah, it's not really like as popular no more, you know? It's really not. Like I remember when it came out, there was like even masks, which I kind of wish I never bought one. I wish I did though. Um, the Brandon James, I think it was Phone World, right? Or whatever the company was, but they did came out with or Rubies. I think it was Rubies. They made like a Brandon James Ghostface mask from the MTV Scream. It was made out of like the cheap plastic, kind of like what the here I'll show you guys. Kind of like what these are made out of, like the cheap plastic, you know. But yeah, I never bought one, but I should have, man. Definitely should have. I like the mask. I like the design in the MTV Scream, you know. Facebook is like Twitter, TikTok, Instagram combined. Oh, dude, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think I'm gonna have to do it, man. Like I said, people taught like from what I heard about Facebook and stuff, they use it like for example, some of my family members have it. They have it for like for family, you know, to like be in communication with like other family, you know, that are not here, you know, that live in a far distance and stuff like that. But yeah, man, for sure. Like I said, I think I might do it. Do like a platform, get a platform for the channel, you know, on each platforms, you know, because yeah, right now I'm only on YouTube and Instagram. Should have kept the same cast. Yeah, man. Like I said, I feel like season three came too late. Like the first two were okay. You know, they were good. But I just feel like it came out season three came out too late, and then it was like it was a brand new thing. It was a brand new thing. Yeah, there was it was a different cast. They didn't even use the Brandon James mask no more. They went with like it looked like an ultra white. It looked like one of the ultra white masks, which was weird, dude. It's really weird. And dude, I even think they used one of the regular costumes, man, for that freaking for season three. They used the regular cheap Halloween costumes. You know, it's freaking weird, man. you know. But yeah, it wasn't as good. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but I heard it wasn't as good as the first two. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I also found it kind of weird. I mean, it gave it that promotion. Like, yeah, I remember at the time thinking like it was kind of weird how like why are they putting it under Scream? Like, obviously it's the same concept as Scream, but it really has nothing to do with the Scream movies, you know. And I could be mistaken, but if I don't I think Robert Englund mentioned this, man. Robert Englund, he mentioned this like in an interview or something. They asked him like about Wes Craven. I think he was like at a panel, like at a convention. Uh, I think it's called the panel. Yeah, where they go up there and like they talk, on the microphone, and they're like answering questions. They asked him about Wes Craven, and he mentioned that before he passed away, he was working on a Scream TV series. I'm not sure if it's the same thing. It could be. I'm not sure. I don't recall. You like I said, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall Wes Craven being a part of the Scream MTV series. He probably might have served as a producer or something, but I'm not 100% sure though. But yeah, Robert Englund did mention that that Wes Craven, before he passed away, he was working on a Scream series, and it probably could have been the same thing. It probably could have, and yeah, for sure, Wes Craven, because I mean, Scream the series came out the same year he passed away. So for sure he had to be involved some one way or another, or not involved one way or another, but at least his name attached because obviously Scream is his. So for the series to use Scream, the name and stuff, he had to be uh uh, uh he had to be credited at least, But yeah, I'm not sure if he worked. I'm not sure if he was like a part of it though. But yeah, I did hear that though from Robert Englund. He said Wes Craven, before he passed away, he was working on a Scream TV series. But who knows, man? It probably was another series, maybe something he had different planned, or it probably was the same thing. Who knows? But yeah, man. Rest in peace, Wes Craven. I like your shirt. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. Parental advisory. You guys know, man. Explicit content. You guys know, man. Yeah, just threw it on here. This is actually a new shirt. Oh yeah, man. This is classic stuff right here. I remember that MTV Ghostface costume. I remember getting you to give a mask a gloss clear coat for sure. Yeah, Machete Slash. I remember that, dude. Hell yeah. I remember I had like the clear coat. I had a clear coat. I think it was used for the Jason masks, right? These Jason costume, the custom made masks. Once you it's like an acrylic sealer. Once you do your paint job, and then you add this clear gloss, so it makes it more like shiny. Machete Slasher, man. He had that mask, that plastic mask, and yeah, I remember we did a layer. I don't know. Was it one layer? Probably a few. I don't remember. But we did a layer of that a clear coat on his mask to make it more shiny. Because I know in the movie, or not the movie, in the series, the mask was like kind of shiny. So yeah, Machete Slasher, that worked good. I remember that. It worked pretty good. You know, it did the job. Hell yeah, man. Machete Slasher, if you're still here, I believe it was the days we were doing the horror clam videos, right? I think it was those days, man. If I'm not mistaken, because I remember you would bring the mask, you know. Oh yeah, man. Good times, man. If Scream wasn't the title, people would think they're ripping off Scream. Yeah, man. Yeah, and like I said, it's the same concept as Scream. You know, the phone call. What's your favorite? Did they use what's your favorite scary movie? I don't remember. Haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, it's that same teenager concept. You know, stalker concept. So hey, man, that's true. That's very true. But hey, it was smart for them to go by Scream, cause hey, it's like an alternative. It's like I wouldn't even say a reboot, but it's more of like an alternative. You know, I mean, at least they didn't connect it to the movies, man. I'm glad with that. Like it's better, you know, that they did their own thing. Cause hey, I thought the cast was good. That blonde chick, dude, I had a crush on her. The blonde chick from that series, I thought the cast was pretty good. You know, so hell yeah, man. I think they did a solid job. Like I said, I haven't seen it in a while. And also another standout for me uh from the series is the killer reveals, man. Like the whole way it's connected. Like I don't remember exactly, but I remember it was kind of a clever way they did it with the first two seasons. So hell yeah, man. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. As a matter of fact, I think it's on Netflix right now. The first three seasons. But hell yeah, man. I'm gonna have to rewatch it, man, to see if it still holds up. Cause I only seen them in those days, you know, when it came out. I remember watching them with my sister. Um, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was always weird, dude. I don't get why they like. How the hell, like, if you didn't use the original mask for the first two seasons, why would you do it for the third one? And the worst thing about it, why would you use a cheap ultra white mask? I'm not sure if it's an ultra white mask. From pictures, it really does look like it, but I haven't seen the shows. Like I said, I haven't seen season three. But based on pictures, man, it looks like the cheap Ghostface ultra white masks. You know, like I don't get it. I really don't get it. They should have continued with that same story. You know, with the same cast, same Brandon James mask. Hell yeah, man. I think that would have been better. That show lasted a while, 2015 to 2019. Yeah, man, like I said, I remember being tuned in. I remember being tuned in. No, did I? No, I don't think. I don't even remember watching them on cable. I don't even think I had cable at that time. But I remember watching them like on my sister's like laptop. You know, I think she pulled them up like on the website or something. You know. But yeah, man. I mean, I will say though, I think Scream. You could say the Scream TV series was kind of ahead of its time because honestly, give it 5 more years, at least 5 more years, 10. Fuck it, let's put it at 10 years. In 5 10 years, we're gonna have a lot more. We're gonna have a lot more horror TV shows. Mark my words, guys, because looks like we're heading towards that rabbit hole already. You know, with the Chucky TV series, which was pretty successful because now they're doing season three. We're getting the Crystal Lake series, and then we're getting a supposed Halloween TV series, which I don't even think it's official yet. I think that was just rumors. But mark my words, man. 5 10 years, we're gonna have a lot of these horror franchises, a lot of these horror series turn into TV shows. Like I said, it's working well for Chucky, I guess right now. But you guys got to remember, Scream was the first one, or I wouldn't even say the first one, because back in the days we had the Nightmare TV series, Freddy's Nightmares, and then we had a the Friday the 13th TV series back in the 80s or the 90s. But they weren't those shows weren't like they didn't explode. They weren't like they were flops pretty much because of course at that time we had the franchise, we had the movies. But I'm talking about the modern TV shows. Scream TV series was probably the one that worked the best. You know, like I said, it was ahead of its time because nowadays they're doing it. I think they're even doing it uh with it. They're doing a prequel uh 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 to the remake of it. So yeah, man, just give it a few years. We're gonna have a lot more TV series than movies. You know. But yeah, man, Scream. The Scream one was probably the best one that worked the best. You know. It was during that time I was trying to get him to appear in the episodes. Machete Slasher, dude. I'm I'm stupid, man, for deleting those freaking videos, man. I know they're stupid if we watch them now, but that's beyond the point, man. I don't care if they were cringy, if they were stupid. I don't care about that. That's not the point, dude. The point is the fun times we had, man, of doing those videos. And my mistake for not putting those damn videos on private. I deleted them completely from my channel because I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think it was because when I started doing my fan films, like the early ones that we did, I remembered. I think I said to myself, I'm gonna delete these and just on this channel, I'm gonna just have fan films. I was probably like screw these episodes, but dude, I do regret it though, dude, because we had a lot of fun time doing those freaking little stupid videos. And I have a new one coming out, guys. As a matter of fact, stay go like I said, go subscribe to Killer Zone Productions right now if you haven't, man. I have a new I had started like 2 years ago. I started this new series, Ghostface and Michael Myers. Kind of the same premise, but it's just the Horror Clan. I don't know if you guys remember, but the Horror Clan was like a little series. Me, my brother, and Machete Slasher were doing. It was pretty much like skit videos of us playing all the horror characters. All the I had the masks. So in throughout the episodes, all the horror characters will make an appearance. This new series, Ghostface and Myers, is the same thing. We're doing stupid stuff. Um, dumb, stupid stuff for the fun of it, but it's just based on Myers and Ghostface, just to make it more simpler. Like I said, I uploaded the first episode 2 years ago, and right now I have the third episode about to drop. So go. I'm barely on my third episode, guys, because like I said, it's the whole skit thing, the whole skit videos, fan films, short films. Um, it's like it went out of my league. Like I haven't done some. This episode 3 was done last year. I think in October it's gonna be a year that I've have this freaking episode 3 filmed. But I forgot about it, dude. I forgot about it until the other night, man. I was going through my old files. I'm like, oh shit, I still have this. I edited it, put it together. It's ready to drop. As a matter of fact, I have it on private right now. So go subscribe, man. Stay tuned. I'm gonna drop episode 3 one of these days, man. By this Friday, it should be out, man. So go check that out. But yeah, man. I definitely want to gamble into it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. I regret deleting off that channel. But hey, man, it is what it is. Nothing we could do about it, dude. We had, like I said, they could be stupid, they could be all this, but that's not the point, man. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, Chippy, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I like that. I like that they did their own thing because if it was connected to the Scream series, most likely they were gonna mess it up. So yeah, that's good that they did something. They went about it their own way. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it was ahead of its time too. Yeah, yeah. TV, the It one. Yeah, that's like it's supposed to be a prequel, right? A prequel to the It remake. I'm looking forward to it, man. As a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to it. Because I feel like that the Bill Skarsgård Pennywise has like they kind of teased it in the first movie. The whole backstory, the whole history sounds kind of interesting. So I feel they could do something good with it. Should try should try buy a hard drive to save all your videos. Yeah, man. Yeah, I really wish, man. I had a lot of content, man. Even on this channel, man. Even on this channel, at first, before I had my Killer Zone Productions, I would do the skits on this channel. There's a lot of stuff I deleted from this channel too, but around 5 6 years ago when I first started my 2016, I think, yeah, 2016, when I started my Killer Zone Productions channel, I said to myself, I'm gonna make a separate channel. Like this channel, Michael Myers, is my channel where I do my reviews, movie reviews, uh, and my regular videos, my live streams. But my Killer Zone Productions channel is where my skits go, my fan films, short films, all this stuff. So yeah, that's where everything is going now. But even on this channel, man, there's a lot of stuff, man, I shouldn't have deleted. But hell yeah, man. The Ghostface and Michael was funny. Yeah, man. I made two of those. I will admit the second one, the second episode, my favorite is still the first one because that's the thing with these videos, man. With these stupid videos, we don't plan them. They're not scripted. Same thing with with the third one, and I think that's the beauty of these videos, man. They might be stupid and cringy or whatever, but the beauty of these videos, man, is we're literally making up the script. We're making it up as long as we go. You know, we go outside. We're like, all right, we're gonna film, but we don't. Once we go outside, we don't know what the heck we're gonna do. It's just natural. Whatever comes to mind at the moment. That's what happened with first episode. The second episode, I didn't really like because I felt like the second one we didn't really know what we were doing. If you guys seen it, I feel it wasn't as funny. It wasn't as like nothing much going on. It was just something just to drop. Uh, uh, but yeah, but this third one, man, this third episode. Should I give you guys the title? Fuck it, Mike Ghostface and Michael Myers, the ride along, the ride along. Stay tuned, guys. This is probably the best one, or I don't know, cause sometimes you can't fuck with the original, but we had a funny time. You guys will probably like it, man. So stay tuned, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like I said, these Ghostface and Myers, the reason I started them is because I want to. They're like there's certain points where I want to get back into it, but it really takes a lot of time. It really takes a lot of energy, a lot of like, especially for a fan or short film. So I think with skits like Ghostface and Michael, it's kind of easy, you know, because like I said, we're going naturally. It's not scripted. Um, we're going with the flow, and it's just two characters. It's just two characters, so it makes it easier, you know. But yeah, man, hell yeah, man, definitely. We'll see. We'll see where we end at. We'll see where we end up at, and we'll get that fourth. We'll get that fourth episode, man, rolling. You know, like I said, I'm doing these little skit videos to kind of just to kind of spark my interest back, man, with filming. You know, you could say acting. You know, short films and fan films. So this little skit videos are kind of like warm ups, you know, kind of warm ups for me, so I could you know, gamble into it more, man. You know, keep going. Yeah, man, definitely will keep it going, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe, man. Killer Zone Productions. That's where it's gonna be uploaded, man. See you in the next stream. Thank you, man. Thank you for hanging out, man. I'm gonna be heading out of here soon, man. It's been it's been pretty damn long already. Ride along sounds cool. Yeah, man. Stay tuned, man. I can't wait. I think you guys would like it. I think you guys would like it, and I got more stuff coming out, man. I got more stuff coming out for this channel and my second channel, man. Especially this October, since we're getting close to the Halloween season. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it to my advantage, man, to get more at least skit videos going on, you know. Doesn't have to necessarily be fan films or short films, but just little skit videos. Even I might like do with different characters, you know, different skits. Like it doesn't always have to be necessarily the Myers and Ghostface, but probably with other ones too, man. So stay tuned, man. um yeah, man, I'm gonna be heading out of here right now. Gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me, man. I haven't even noticed I've been on here for like what 127 minutes. Damn. But hey, man, it's always a good time, man. It's always great time chopping it up with you guys, investing my time here with you guys. I really don't mind, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man, who tuned in. Chippy, Infinity Dragon, Pornstar Jr. You know what's up, man. Machete Slasher, Mary Braven, Joker fan 519. Let's see. Uh, Brandon loves the movies. Shout out my regulars, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man, who made it. Uh, Ted Roch, Unstable Freak. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Stay tuned for more live streams. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday afternoon, man. You guys take it safe out there. You guys be safe. Have a great rest of your night.